You don't want to give up this run, but you got to start your inning with a man at second.
I guess it's like coming on mid-inning with the leadoff man on and nobody out.
Now, if you get a loss, it's almost like it shouldn't count.
Yeah, but the run's on you, though. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, your ERA is going to be affected.
Well, Avisail Garcia will start. The Brewers have only Ben Gamel on their bench, and they don't have another catcher, so Narvaez has to be the man that's going to start second. You can pinch run. Neverauskas, the 8th Pirates pitcher tonight, trying to string it together on 4 hits after the Brewers stormed back for 4 in the 9th. The Pirates had 4 to take the lead in the 7th. On the ground, Gonzalez in the game at third, and he's got the out.
Yeah, they don't move the runner. Yeah, that was the big question of how managers were going to play this. Were they going to try and knock him in from second base, or were they going to move the runner to third with a bunt and then be able to like force the other team to bring in and play the infield in, or a sacrifice fly that could win the game?
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers for the strategy, and I think the road team, you know, a lot of times it looked like in the minor leagues they would go for the big inning. But you could make the argument, hey, if we put one on, then they have to get one on. Well, that's a way to advance the runner. And so Narvaez is going to move up.
Or if you would advance the runner, then they would have just scored a run.
Yeah.
And that would have been a wild pitch, but you know, with if you got a guy that you think is going to pitch next inning is lights out, even if you're on the road, why not still play for 1 run?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to slice it. The one thing that is pretty evident is that it ends the game quicker.
I mean, if you're going to be out there on the road and you're saying you need a big inning, well, then that means you don't think you can hold a 1-run lead.
There you go. But remember, the opponent starts with a runner at second base as well.
That's what I mean. And you think you're not going to be able to hold that 1-run lead. You don't have any faith in being able to do that.
A lot of ways to, yeah, there's no real one way to handle it by the numbers.
Wow.
Now 2 or 3-0, I should say.
That was a heck of a block.
Yes, it was on Justin Smoak.
That might have just saved the game right there. That ball hit well out in front of home plate. Took a nice true hop though from Stallings.
Narvaez at third with the go-ahead run. The Brewers have not led tonight. So thanks to Tom Tango, our guy, MLB.com senior data architect. Second base, nobody out. You have a 50% chance of winning the game. Third base with 1 out, 48%. So roughly the same.
Of winning the game or scoring?
Win expectancy.
Because see, that's going to change because
if you're the road team in a tie game in the top half of the inning.
But these numbers are from the past, right?
The previous 2 years in the minor leagues. Right?
Oh, in the minor leagues.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The minor leagues. I was going to say if that was the big league numbers, then they really don't mean as much as they could.
And they'll get a second out.
And now with a runner at third base, they can't get a ball put in play. So they couldn't get the runner to third, and now they can't get a ball put in play. Things are really swinging our direction in this scenario.
Well, yeah, if you hold the team here, all you got to do is then, I think it's a no-brainer then. Right, bunt over, fly ball. You don't even need an official at bat, and you
don't need the touchdown. You just got to get close enough for the field goal.
Yeah. Get your kicker loose, and there you have it. There's Brock Holt batting for the first time, one-time Bucko. Third baseman. It's going to take some time to figure out how this rule will work, but the one thing that is pretty concrete is David Phelps is getting up for the bottom of the 10th. In the minor leagues over the previous 2 seasons combined, it was over after 1 extra inning 73% of the time, or no more than 2 extra innings 93% of the time. So you're playing in the big leagues 10 or 11 innings, and that's about it. So try to keep the guys off the field. 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece. Holt stays alive. Now in the minor leagues the previous 2 years, 72% of the games we get over after 1 or 2 extra innings, and 93 with the runner at second rule. So it went up. So Stallings is due to start the bottom half, but Cole Tucker is on the Pirates bench, and so is John Ryan Murphy, the backup catcher. Strike 3 call.
Heck of a job by Neverauskas.
Here come the Bucks in the 10th. Sogard with 19 career sacrifices.
Looks like he's swinging. How many career home runs has he had?
24.
That is rare to have more sacrifice bunts
these days. I mean, even a light hitter, so to speak, like Sogard, although he had 13 of them last year. He asked me that question a year ago and it might have been flipped. So Holt at second, 11th inning.
And they're not trying to move the runner. No, I mean, Sogard could be going up there just trying to hook everything and pull the ball to move the runner, but obviously fouling the ball over the Pirates dugout, not his hitting approach. He's maybe trying to shoot one through that big hole on that side. Go first and third.
Greg Counsell has only 1 position player left on his bench, even with these 30-man rosters. First ball game in 11 innings this young season. Got in on his hands with that cutter. Kane on deck. He's had a couple of hits tonight. Drove in a run in the 7th and kept the line moving in the 9th. Part of that 4-run inning that brought us to extra innings. Good stop by Murphy just in the ball game. Pirates would have Newman running in the bottom of the 11th. They have Phillip Evans, their lone bench bat, remaining. Shift is on for the lefty batter. Hit to left. And Holt is going to come around to score. Play will be at second. And Sogard is in there. The Brewers have their first lead of the night in the 11th inning.
Now you could tell he was trying to shoot that ball to left field with the swings. He was not trying to pull the ball and get the runner over. And he finally accomplished it and got his base hit. Put it close enough to the line, little in a lucky sort of way to get into scoring position himself.
That goes as an unearned run against Neverauskas.
Yeah, well, we were wrong about that. I was wrong about that earlier. I didn't know that, but
there's a lot of new things to handle.
He will not be charged for the run, but he will get charged for a loss if the score stays the same.
Well, you got to keep it right there now, and that out did not advance Sogard. The Pirates will have Bell to lead it off. with Newman
Yeah,
at second base.
You got a great shot at getting that run back.
How about baseball's first ever leadoff 2-run homer? Bell will have an opportunity for that. It might even be in position to be a walk-off. Keston Hiura was hit by a pitch in the ninth with the bases loaded. Milwaukee has taken the lead. Neither team scored in the 10th. Softly hit. Hiura runs decently. And Gonzalez did everything he could, but he's going to beat it out for a base hit.
Just a nice, easy swinging bunt.
That moves up the runner.
Actually, I was kind of holding my breath on this throw. You got a guy rounding third base. You're probably not going to get an out on that anyway. Thought he might just put it in his pocket, not take a chance throwing it away. Infield. They'll probably go for a double play, but they are going to look like they're going to try and, if they don't have a double play ball, play shallow enough to where they can come home with it.
Yeah, they're just beyond the baselines, the base paths, I should say.
If it's a hit very firm right at somebody, then they'll probably try to turn two, as long as they're in a position to do that. Otherwise, they'll try to come home. They can't concede this run and just get an out.
They got to make sure you could get two, and you've got to go to second to first to get it. No force at home. First and third. Yelich, an RBI bounce out back in that ninth inning. You get a ball right up first. I was good enough to bring in a run. That put runners at second and third, and then Ryan Braun doubled off of Crick. That brought in the tying runs. Eric Sogard with the go-ahead hit here in the 11th. He stands at third. Hiura across the diamond at first. First lead of the night for Milwaukee. Greg Counsell hopes it's worth the wait. Hour and 42-minute rain delay back in the second inning. He struck out Christian Yelich.
Weird things happening in this game. Yelich, unbelievable player. Obviously, he is not swinging the bat very well right now. He strikes out on a high breaking ball.
That was never in the strike zone.
With a big run at third base and only one out. Probably won't happen to him very often this year.
Now Braun.
That would, I'm sure that wasn't where that slider was supposed to be. Up and away. But it worked.
Braun had that big 2-run, 2-out, 2-strike double. Roller to Newman. He goes to second, and he'll go to second in the bottom half of this inning, with the Pirates needing a run to keep it going here on a late night home opener.